Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Syafiqah Syuhada binti Azhar and my matric number is CD170184. So today I will present about my topic that have been given to me, which is the what is design for manufacturing, which is DFM. So basically, the design for manufacturing is the process plan that involve parts, components, or product that to avoid difficult or complex manufacturing to help reduce the cost and at the same time produce a better quality of product. So as you can see for at the picture, there's a 3 improvement from this picture. Okay, so the first picture shows that the using of screw. There are many screw and parts are using in this picture, which is they need more time to assemble and require a high cost for manufacturing because they use many parts and material. So in DFM, it's improved the first picture to the second picture. Like we can see, the second picture they have a little improvement that use a few number of screw, which is to compare from for the first picture. Okay, so the third and last picture shows that they use just a few numbers of screw because they use a different method of joining other than screw and other than screw. They're using a method joining welding for the bottom part, so it's help to reduce the using of the screw at the bottom part. It's just use the screw at the upper part of the product. So this is clearly shows that DFM, design for manufacturing, is very important to reduce the time, the cost, and to reduce the part and material that been used, and obviously it will give a better quality of product. Okay, so there are 5 principles of DFM, which is the first principle was process. The manufacturing process was very important to choose correctly for part of product. This is to make sure the combination of material that have been used and the manufacturing process was suitable. So this is picture of a different manufacturing process for plastic bottle and tin can. So we clearly can see at the picture that the manufacturing process for tin can has many steps in the manufacturing, and while the plastic bottle was using blow molding. So this process happen in a certain material, which is that we can conclude like the different material have their own manufacturing process. So the choose correctly of the process between material and manufacturing process is a very important to avoid a future problem in manufacturing. Okay, so for the second principle of DFM was design. Design is a very important in DFM. So this is because designing some things that easy to understand and simple, which is that have minimal process, will help to avoid high costs. Like the put main use as a guideline to avoid over design. Um, in case for CNC process, a simple design will help to avoid problem in process such as uh, overcut, burst, step, white mark, and others. Same also as a injection molding. In injection molding, that we have to consider the thickness of the that material that in design. So let me show you the example. So as we can see at the picture, this product has a the design was a very complex and difficult to manufacture, and it require many parts and require high cost to produce. Like it is a not is clearly is not a good quality of product because it is not easy to handle. Okay, so the third principle of DFM is material. The chosen suitable and characteristics required it's very important in material. Okay, so the material that have that requires strength for its use must must use material that has a high mechanical properties. There are many things that need to be considered, such as optical purpose, thermal properties to withstand the high temperature, the electrical properties to act as an insulator, and many like others. So, and other than that, color is also is very important in DFM, because other than that, to differentiate product with the competitors, the color also can give impact to the mood and feeling to the individual buyers. So this is clearly shows that the material is a very important in DFM. Okay, the next principle is environment. The product must be designed to withstand the environment. This is because the product that have balance on strength and shape can avoid a damage to the product. So like we need to consider the possibility, the environment of the product, like for example such as a mouse. So what the possibility, the environment of the mouse, like the that we need to consider what if happen when the mouse is fall to the ground, like what happen if the mouse fall into the floor or the ground, like something like that. We need to consider something like that, the environment of our product. Like for example the mouse, the environment of the mouse is it can fall on the ground, something like that. So that shows that the importance of the that we know that we have to know the environment of our product in DFM. Okay, so for the last principle in DFM is compliance. The compliance it means that testing, like to compliance or testing means all product that have the safety and quality standard. So by understanding of the meaning of DFM and principle of DFM, they will give a successful DFM, which is design for manufacturing. there's a many good outcome for the successful design for manufacturing, which is DFM, which is the first. It will reduce the time, it will reduce the using of part and material, it will maximize compliance, and it will reduce the using of screw or fastener. It will also like give reduce the cost obviously, and also it will give produce a design that multifunctional. And lastly, especially for the like production run, while especially for the production running, it will like simplifies the fabrication process and easy to handle, like assemble in the production running. So it is very many good outcome when design made for manufacturing is successful. So it's it is very important for us to understand what is design for manufacturing and what is the important of design for manufacturing in our life to understand. So that's all from me. I'm Nur Syafika Shwada Bita Zaha, and thank you.